Student athletes, Corey Camper Jr., Vaughn, Weems, Coach Steve Alford. Coach, let's start with you tonight's.
Just super proud of our guys. They've worked awfully hard. I think they're playing with great joy right now. I think it's the first time Grand Canyon has lost a game leading into half, which is impressive because they are well coached and very, very talented, a very good team. Glory be to God. We've got incredible opportunities this year and very appreciative of that. And as I look at the stats, 46 free throws, that puts a smile on, as a former Elks hoop shoot guy. I love it when it comes down to free throws. So I'm old school enough that I don't want to get rid of the foul shot, and the foul shot was really good to us tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Questions for the student athletes?
Rangers from the Mountain West, 86 total free throws this game is a new conference tournament record for both of you guys. When you hear that, just what's your reaction? How do you kind of stay calm and focused when it's this constant stop and go?
I would just say, just get up to the line and making them. When each guy on this team is knocking down free throws and it's going your way, it feels great.
Yeah, we practice free throws a lot in practice. It's a real emphasis whenever we practice. So.
Did you understand, Cece? From Arkansas. Just want to make sure you understood what he said.
Corey, can you describe the runs that you guys made in the start of the second half, especially with Vaughn getting to the line, hit some tough shots, and then you had that dunk over those two guys too?
I would just say my teammates trusting me and Vaughn. When things not going our way, Vaun hitting Vaughn on the back doors, Vaun getting offensive rebounds, big time. Trusting this man right here when it goes down to the last second.
Mike Stephenson out of Sportsnet. Vaughn, what was it like to just be a part of this game? It was a fun one out there.
It was a great experience. I don't think I've had an experience like this ever in my life. It was really fun, and I like how the crowd was into it. It got loud toward the end. Like Coach said, it came down to free throws. When it got loud, it was ready.
And your reaction to Corey's dunk?
And if you look at me, I'm on the bench screaming, hits happening, pointing at oh boy. It was fun. I like it.
Peyton White dunk was better.
You guys had a few of them. Corey, 27 points, 6 rebounds, another big game for you. What has it just meant to lead this group, and what did it mean to have a huge game in the biggest game of the year thus far?
It feels great, but just knowing my teammates trust me to lead them and trust me to make tough shots like that, that feels great.
What was that atmosphere like for you?
It was great. Just having the crowd get on our butts. I feel like that makes us play harder as a team. GCU, they was chirping, but we love to chirp.
Can you guys just each speak on that joy that Coach alluded to and how you guys are really coming together at a good time and seem to be enjoying each other?
The joy is great. Inside the locker room, we going into the first half, the joy wasn't there. Coach let us know that they was being way more physical. They was pushing us around, so I feel like second half that was our emphasis coming in, being more physical, being a tougher team. And at the end of the game, it went our way, and it was lovely.
Yeah, going into halftime, it hasn't been the first time that we've been down all season. We just talking to each other, staying together, saying this isn't the first time we got this. We can stay together, and we're gonna come out there and handle business and do what we were supposed to do.
Just last one for me, as you guys move now to Friday night, again, each of you guys getting to face Utah State for a third time, what you expect with a trip to the championship game on the line now?
It's gonna be a very physical game, just like it was tonight. They're gonna try to come out here, and we just gotta hit harder.
Expect it to be a great one. Come watch.
We're here. Go ahead.
Derek Berrigan from Mountain West Connection. Corey, you talked about the crowd and how it was all involved in everything. We've talked extensively about Nevada's student section and everything, and it felt like it was a student section of GCU's of their own. But for both of you, how does it feel to go against that and still come out on top?
It feels great. Just knowing that our student section has our back just like theirs, and we expect that. So just knowing that both sides are chirping, both sides are into the game, both sides are having fun, that puts a smile on our face and that makes us want to play harder.
Yeah, I like playing against big crowds that are going against me because it gives me a reason to go out there and keep playing harder. Because at the end of the game, I want to be the one talking to you and you're quiet, not you're talking to me during the game.
And then what's a key for both of you going into Utah State, knowing that there's a lot of momentum in both y'all sales?
I would say stay focused, stay together. It's going to be a tough game. It's probably going to be a close one. Just have each other back and just stay together.
Yeah, we're gonna go on runs, they're gonna go on runs, and like Corey said, we just gotta stay together and make sure that we come out and punch first. Don't get punched first.
Anything else for our student athletes? Okay, we'll dismiss them this time. Thank you, man.
Good job, guys.
Keep coaching a little bit longer.
Treatment system. Good job, second.
Go ahead.
Steve, I guess just what makes you the proudest after that 40-minute game?
Well, kind of like I said in the opener, this is a really good basketball team. They finished fourth for a reason. They've been very good all year, and getting Shaw back has made them deeper. They've been really healthy late in the year, and they've been on a really good run of playing really good basketball. So to be down 6 at half and do something no other team's done to them this year speaks volumes, because we got a lot of respect for who they are and what they're about. And I thought our guys showed a lot of grit. We scored 50 in the second half. And we did a good job of getting to the free throw line, and we took advantage of it. And then, there was a lot of things were pretty even. Paint was pretty even. We won the paint by a little bit, but we had 8 turnovers at half, only 3 in the second half in a game that had a lot of stop and go to it. So I thought that was huge for not just our offense, but our defense. We gave up 10 points at halftime. 10 of the 34 points they had were off of our mistakes. And so we really talked about that, and I thought our guys really responded out of halftime, just playing better basketball.
Yeah, I guess what was that halftime message, and how did you see it really come to fruition right away with that 7-0 run out of the break?
Just that we didn't think we played very well, and you give a lot of credit to Grand Canyon, obviously, but we felt like just telling our guys that wasn't our best 20. Let's go out and let's make the changes that you've got to make, and those things are getting in the stance, being a little bit more physical defensively, finishing plays offensively, not turning the ball over, and doing a good job on the backboard. We ended up winning the backboard by 5, and I think that was huge. So we didn't live and die with the 3-point line. We only took 10 threes. So it tells me we went to the paint and we drove it hard. And I really like what Vaughn did in the second half, what Caleb did in the second half was really good. We were battling major foul trouble. We had Elijah and Joel in foul trouble all night, first half and second half. And I just thought our bench came in and did a lot of good things.
And another big game for Corey, just what has he meant? And obviously you guys need him at his best at this time.
Yeah, Jared and I took him through last night, and Coach Neal, of just Jared in cutting, off-ball cutting, because I think now it's not just about, he's so fast, he's so athletic, that it's not about getting away, being fast enough to get away from your guy. It's about how you set up cuts. And so we showed him a really good 10, 12 clips of Jared when Jared was here, and Jared really learned how to do that. And I thought today he was really good at stop and go, change of direction, change of pace. He's really gotten good at reading defenses, but he's getting everybody's best defender. And tonight he's 27 and 6 in 34 minutes. And in the first half, when we weren't gelling yet, he did a lot of things in the first half to keep us in it.
As you go into the semis now, your thoughts on getting Utah State for a third time and what is in store tomorrow night?
Well, that's what makes this league special. Each ladder you go up, it just keeps getting better and better. And today was a really good basketball team that we got through, but now we're in the Final Four of our conference tournament, and we know whoever that Final Four is going to be really talented, and we get the most talented maybe because they won the league. And so, it's going to go through them. And we know how they're very well coached, they're really deep, they're old, experienced. They do a lot of good things on both sides of the ball. So we got to get back to the hotel, get them rest, get some treatment, and coaches got to get to work. And the bottom line is you got to play good. You've got to play good basketball this time of year to have a chance. And we know that's going to be no different tomorrow.
We're here.
Dominic Gutierrez, Mountain West Connection coach. Facing back-to-back teams that have such a good fan base presence here, I guess just what kind of message goes into that, having to face like a fan base like that back-to-back?
A fan base what?
Just having to face a fan base like that back-to-back, like obviously GCU travels well, Utah State travels well, having to do that back-to-back games in a tournament like this.
Yeah, obviously the guys said the atmosphere is great. I will tell you as a player, there's times you don't know which fan base is yours cheering. The game is fast. It's not, you play offense and then you stop and the defense comes on. It's a very fast-paced game, and this game is physical. And we've always had great atmospheres here. Been in it 13 years. I used to complain about it being here, but this is it's a good atmosphere. Vegas is a really good spot. It allows your fans to get here, and now hopefully more of our contingent can get in. We appreciate the ones that are here. Now we're in the semis. You're 2 steps away from a championship, so hopefully our contingent of fans now can travel even more tonight and in the morning, because yeah, obviously Utah State's got a big crowd base here, and we saw that in the first game.
Back here.
Joe O'Neill, 1017 The Team. Coach talked about needing.
What team you on, Joe?
1017 The Team.
That's right.
It's a radio station in Albuquerque. How you doing, Coach?
Doing good.
All right. You mentioned about getting treatment back at the hotel. You know, obviously, this was a 4-5 seed matchup. Is there ever a benefit of maybe getting a game under your belt before at least the Thursday day?
Yeah, that's a great question, Joe, because I've always said that, and we mentioned that to our guys last night. You try to mind games a lot anyway, but I've always thought it's not that you want to be in the Wednesday game. It's not what your goal is. But then once you're there, you saw that last night in the nightcap. I think it's, you know, if you can get that first one, then you've been in the building, you've been in the atmosphere. Obviously, Grand Canyon did a very good job in the first half, but our guys, now we were in our fourth half in this deal. Now it does flip as it keeps going. It gets harder for the teams that play on Wednesday because you've got to win 4-4, not 3-3. So we know that's why we got to get back. We got to get treatments, rest, because each day, each ring that you climb, it gets harder and harder.
One more question. Right here. Go ahead.
Coach, Brendan Williams, Go Lopes Radio. You talked about that first half. I'm curious, that first play out of the second half. Corey Camper got that 3 you drew up for him. How much did that kind of spearhead and kind of energize your guys and the importance of the execution?
Well, we talked about it at halftime. Take care of the basketball. We're going to make our shots. We've been a good shooting team all year. And we knew we had the ball coming out at halftime. And so we were only down 6. So we were down 2 possessions. Not necessarily knew we were going to get a 3, but Coach Neal is tremendous with our offense. He's an incredible offensive coordinator, and it's one of the reasons why we only turn it over about 9 times a game and we get good shots. It's through his discipline of our offense. And he drew that up as well as you could draw it up, but then players have to go and execute it, and our guys really executed it. And to get that first one, it also ended up being a run for us that by the time we got to the first media timeout, we were actually ahead. We didn't anticipate that happening, but 4 minutes into the second half, we had erased the deficit that we had at halftime.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.